Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval 2 Total War Definitive Edition here today on the channel. We're back with our vanilla Byzantine series. This is episode 6. We're 68 turns into the Let's Play under Emperor John, and the Mongols have arrived.
It is easy to become comfortable with the enemy you know, our familiar foes. But to discount the menaces that lurk beyond the known world is to risk a rude awakening that can become a nightmare. This nightmare is the Mongol invasion.
Okay, but never fear because we have... Oh, come off it. We're 68 turns in. Damn, so it like pushed it north. I thought they were probably coming in about 30 turns anyway. We're only a couple of settlements off our long victory conditions of 45. I set up a fort wall here as well. They've gone towards, I guess, the Caspian Sea. Which is a shame, so we're going to have to move everyone up there. We've already spent a decent amount on that fort blockade. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe because they couldn't spawn in. That was the play. But we've currently rebuilt, reforged, fixed the Eastern Roman Empire. We've got a lot of territory in Africa. We've retaken Carthage, southern Italy. And we're actually going to be going after Rome here today. So we have about, 7 units in operation in the south. We'll send them north to deal with the Mongols. But we're only a couple settlements away. We've taken Jerusalem as a key victory condition. We will take Rome here today, here's hoping. And that's it. We've hit the long victory conditions. But I want to play a battle against the Mongols, for old time's sake. Okay, so I want to keep those forts active because they cost us quite a bit to maintain. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're pushing north. Okay, let's swing over to Italy. Right. So we've only got about 3 stacks. Yeah, so we've got 41 regions. We only need 4 more. We've already got Jerusalem. We need Rome. So we should be able to take that. 45 regions. Yeah, I think there's so many territories in the east. So we've got Prince Andronicus, my son, and we have Stephanos as well. So, yeah. Andronicus is next in line, my second-born brother. And there's my children there, of course. Stefan, my cousin, has come and help us out in this one. So we're going to declare war upon the Papal State. And we'll push against the Pope. Now this is going to be a tough one. Okay, our military forces are slowly but surely pushing further north. We'll keep a small military presence in the south. But now that we have the entirety of the east under our control, we should be able to deal with the Mongols quite easily. Right, let's take the city of Rome. We've built up the siege equipment now, and we have more additional reinforcements coming to help us out if need be. We've got catapults in each army, and this should be one of the bigger assaults. 36, so he's only 4-star commander, Andronicus, which is a shame. Stefan's actually a higher rated general than him. Family tree-wise, Constantinos has got 4 daughters, which is a shame. Yeah. Might actually push to Tob. What a name. Anyway, let's get stuck into the Pope. Pope Orlandus, the missionary. Okay. Petrus. And... yeah, so... no one too overly crazy, just papal Italian infantry, a fair few mercenaries and crossbows as well. But let's fight this one on the field and officially restore Rome under Byzantine, Roman occupation. Let's get stuck into them. I've done a lot of sieges in this series. Like a lot. That's like the main type of battle. I mentioned this before in the last episode, that the only open field, like huge open field battle we had was against the Venetians. Mostly everyone's just been cowering behind their walls. So we are sieging Rome. This is going to be easier to take than... Yeah, it's going to be easier said than done. Because it's a huge city. The walls are massive. And they've also got decent arrow towers as well. We have 4 units of archers, 1 catapult. Most of my army is just made up of stock standard spearmen, which even now 70 turns in are still performing tremendously well. Obviously this isn't stainless steel, so we don't have access to the early decent swordsmen for quite some time, and we just keep on pushing. We haven't even needed to get those decent swordsmen because these guys have just been so cheap, and they're still incredibly effective. We haven't needed to phase them out just yet. But Prince Andronicus, someday he will be emperor. We had Emperor Alexios, the conqueror of the Venetians in Greece. Prince John, conqueror of the Turks. And now Andro, my son, is going to have my brother. Yeah, my second brother is going to have the honor of taking Rome. Now with the papacy gone, I don't think technically crusades can be gone cold, and they're going to be gone forever, which would be good. We'll just have to see how we go. So we'll try and spread out my siege towers as best we can. I don't know how many of them are going to try and make the walls. We have sieged them out for a little bit, so they have taken a little bit of casualties. But we basically wanted to get those 8 siege towers in effect. We'll get my catapults to focus on the far left of the walls, and we'll move my archers up on a loose formation just to drag the arrow fire away and provide some... It wouldn't be cannon fodder, I guess it would be arrow fodder, as it were. Whoa, they're using flammable rounds as well. Crikey, those things are rip-roaring through us. How much of my siege equipment's going to even last? 9 pieces of siege equipment. How many go? But it's unfortunate the Mongols... Yeah, because the Mongols have a fair few ways of spawning, don't they? They can either spawn in the east. 1 tower's gone there. Far out. Drop that and try and reform. Yeah, they have a chance near Baku, like the Azerbaijani sort of Caucasus Mountain region. Far out. They're getting funneled here. Or they can even spawn like super far towards Russia. Come on. We've moved 2 battering rams at the same time. My... They're already just getting absolutely murked by the arrow towers. But now with the pathfinding as well. Oh my god. Hardly any of them are going to make it. Have we just lost this? 2 of my battering rams have been completely engulfed by flames.
Siege towers have reached the walls. Now the butcher's work begins.
Like, maybe... Oh, wow. Yeah, fire upon the fire upon the siege tower catapults. That'd be great. Okay, so 2 have made it up there. Far out. That's a shame. Yeah, it's like that got clustered weird in that corner. Oh, let's reform the infantry that lost their siege equipment, and we'll try again. Oh, now that one's engulfed. Okay, maybe trying to open up breaches is potentially the play. There also seems to be a weird incline
Now the butcher's work begins.
Towards the wall, which isn't really helping us out, especially the pathfinding. For my catapults, I'm going to try and open a wall breach. My ballista in the far east last time worked out well. That's not a bad shot. I'll try and open a way. So only 2 siege towers got up, and we can't even get the 3rd. So my spearmen have had to work so hard just to get there. So we started off with 9 pieces of siege equipment. Only 3 remain. Crikey. It's because it's like a super high tier city, Rome. They wouldn't make it easy. There even seems to be like an archway in there as well. Well, once we secure the gateway, we can rush everyone in. And we should be alright. We do have additional reinforcements as well once we take some gateways. We should be able to swarm everyone in. Just halt for now for a second. I'll speed things up because I don't want to clip that siege town. That's the last thing I want. Yeah, go for that. Yeah, just the pathfinding put them directly that way. Okay, my archers are just trading with their units, which is fine. Yeah, continue to swarm up against those mercenary crossbows where you can. If you push down here, can you get the gateway under our control? Because sometimes you can cheese it like that. Yeah, there we go, we got the gateway. Now pause, now get everyone in. Sound the charge up and over. Okay, so someone's coming out to contend with it. Mercenary spears. We might be able to hold on it enough. I don't know why they weren't protecting the gateway. Gateway lost. Damn it. Oh no. Still seems to be open. Can we swarm everyone in? We seem to, even though we technically lost it, but it's open. Quickly, man, go! The game is bugged. Go, 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 go. That's what you get for destroying my siege equipment. You cheeky religious buggers. It was a miracle. They managed to take down 7 pieces of my siege equipment. Or 6 or so. I don't know exact. Now, whoa, yeah, so we were able to rush through infantry even though we didn't have control of it. And we're only just now being able to break down the wall. It's not like we can even swing around additional cavalry or other infantry or anything. Our spearmen are just going to have to push, harry and grind it out. Yeah, most of their army's made up of mercenary spears and stuff, so this might take a little bit longer than I anticipated. That's alright. So once Rome's under our control, it's going to really anger the Christian factions. But instead of, like, we could have taken Rome within the first couple of episodes if we could have taken it in episode 3 after the Venetians, about, I don't know, 20-30 turns in. But I made the decision not to. I didn't want to anger the West because I didn't know how well the Eastern War was going to do. But overall, I think we performed really well in the East. Probably more so than the West. That's good. They're charging in now. And we're starting to get bronze-plated armor for a couple of my spearmen as well. Okay, let's try and push towards the town square to initiate the countdown. We're still fighting their mercenary crossbows up on the walls. So basically now, once we take Rome, that's 42. So we only need 3 more territories. Naturally pushing to the more closer in Italy is probably the play. But then I would be drawn into a war against either the Holy Roman Empire or Milan, which might come with its own set of consequences. Maybe we just need to find some weaker outlining territory. I don't know. We'll just have to see. And we'll try and hold on as best we can against the Mongols. Yeah, we'll probably have a fight against the Mongols before we hit those victory conditions, but you never know. Alright. Now, dealing with the heavy cavalry of the Pope is going to be difficult, but thankfully we've got a lot of spearmen. It is unwise before to praise the day before sunset about our men and women in the battle. Yep. 70-80%, that's why, because it's swinging back towards our favour. Yeah, so it's, you can actually like deploy on 2 wall rungs there, which is quite interesting. There's an inner wall. Only mostly on one side. Public order wise, we haven't been doing too bad. Mostly in the east, we've been able to bring over Orthodox missionaries. But in the west, we're actually... It's not too bad. Venice, we're struggling with public order. That's the main thing. We have been dealing with small rebellions and stuff here and there. But guys, this series will unfortunately end in the not too soon future, so let me know in the comments what you'd like me to replace it with. We could do more Medieval 2, Total War, or another strategy game of Let's Play on the channel. So we've basically finished them off on the walls there. They can continue to push up. Okay, so we're finding them in the stretch. We've been a little bit surrounded here. We'll just have to see how we go with the Prince. He's not the craziest commander compared to Alexios and Emperor John now. His nephew is actually a superior commander than him. But if he's going to rule someday, he's got to be put through the paces. The battle is turning our favour. If we remain true, wholehearted victory will be ours. As you say that, 4 units of mine start to rout. Reform and go again against the crossbows. Mercenaries are so good in Medieval 2. The best way to describe them, they really are a bang for your buck. Let's move in my archers. So, we've managed to smash the papal units up on the walls. And now they're spread out in the town square. If we can get our archers to focus on the heavies, we can reduce those hit points big time. We'll send in Andro just to give support, but my spearmen just seem to be routing mostly now. We need general allied buff and rally support.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Okay, so pushing up mailed knights here now. The problem is what I fear. And so we're struggling with them, and there's decent generals inside along with the Pope. I'm assuming he's getting heaps of morale buffs because he'd be quite chivalrous. Yeah, I don't know. There must be some underlying... What? Let me know in the comments. What buffs does the Pope get? He must get some. Those crossbows are ripping me. Yeah, focus on the general's bodyguard. Okay, now I'm getting targeted a bit. That's fine. Maybe try and move you around a bit. Still 70-30. Numerically, we should have it on him. Unlike the pesky Venetian battle, which pushed us to the limit. Wow, wow, wow. Push it to the limit. Byzantine! Come on. Just turning into a little bit of a grind. Rounds is fine. Well, we got reinforcements coming in, so they should be able to help. But maybe we're a little bit lighter on the eastern front. I was expecting... Because we've only got the western front, yeah. Because we've only got like 3-4 stacks hanging over here, while 8 or so are dealing with the Mongols. Because you never know. Sometimes they can bring anywhere between 4 to 8 stacks. Well, they come in a couple of waves, don't they? Just because you throw back the first initial one. There could be more waves and stuff coming along. But if you want to see more episodes of this Medieval 2 Vanilla campaign, support it. Then I'll do more by leaving the video a like, subscribing if you're new around here. Let me know in the comments, feedback and suggestions. Even feel free to leave a dislike, because that's a good way to gauge general consensus. But hey, do whatever you want. I don't care.
It is unwise to
You're going to do whatever you want anyway. Alright, let's try and focus them off. But yeah, what I'm sort of thinking is, once we hit the long victory, I think I'm done. Because I usually do like short victory campaigns. But, unless you guys really want me to paint the map purple, like reforge the Roman Empire completely, we could do that. But it just depends on your guys' support. I'm more interested in just restoring Rome and conquering the East. I don't think we're going to get to the point where we're going to be fighting Tumorids and there's going to be a Roman conquest of, I don't know, the Aztec Empire. Which I do like the sound of it though. I've never done it before with Byzantine. I'm trying to think. I haven't really hit... the only time I've ever hit the New World in a campaign is probably as England? Maybe as Spain. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so we're slowly but surely finishing off the last of their infantry, but most of their cavalry still holds. The main army that's now pushed in... Yeah, 40%, 53. So numerically we're going to win this one out, but we might actually lose this main army. And have to allow Prince Andronicus' allies to come in and help us out. We will win. But more than likely by huge casualties. Those arrow towers, man, at the start. Were actually quite crazy.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning.
I'm surprised how much of the siege towers they managed to knock out. So Andron's in here now with those buffs. And we have more reinforcements coming out to help. But they just seem to be moving one at a time. Oh, hopefully the timer doesn't run out. Yeah, we are getting a little bit close. We're about halfway. I think I've got it on, what is it, 40 an hour? Is that what technically the fight is? Just because in Total War it notoriously can happen that games and units can bug out and fall through the earth and then battles can't end, so you do need that countdown as a backup. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if we've got enough to basically pull it up and over the line. Okay, now we're actually getting into the town square. We just need to be able to initiate a countdown. And then we'll be laughing. Yeah, most of my infantry now fled. We're going to have to rely on allied reinforcement support. Unless we can get a couple of generals to get knocked out. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Pope and two of his loyal subjects are still very much alive. We'll probably, yeah. I was going to say we could roleplay and move the capital to Rome, but...
Curses! Our men no longer command the city!
Yeah, it might cause more public order issues than it's worth. Because we've still got to deal with the capital buff. Oh, so we've initiated the countdown. And we've killed one of the generals. Yeah, it's just because we're numerically swarming in now. Oh, we might have got it. Far out, we nearly ran out of time. But yeah, just because like cities like Mosul, especially like Constantinople's closer to Rome. Yeah, we need to find somewhere, maybe Nicaea. Historically. Culturally. older capitals before we retook Constantinople. Yeah. Maybe we just have to leave it because we'll just get too many negative debuffs. Because we're so far east now. More so than what the Romans had, like Baghdad and stuff. And is that the Pope? Nope. Knocked out 2 generals before the Pope. But that's it. Hey, victory. Whoa. 2.6 to 1.5. Far out, man. They made us absolutely fight tooth and nail to the last man in that one. And now Rome has been officially restored. Vina Vina Vici. I don't know what the Greek version of that is. Greeky Greeky Vici. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. So, we need to get 45 regions. We've just taken Rome. We're in turn 76. And we can take Florence as one. We're just trying to hit as many of the regions that are as close to us as possible. And also, we need to get a couple in the bag just in case we lose a territory here and there. So, we're at war with the Milanese. They got a trebuchet in there, a catapult. Nothing too crazy. Just a clear-cut order resolve as we've managed to take Florence off the Milanese. Okay, we've pushed up towards Genoa now. They've actually expanded quite well. The Holy Roman Empire still held on to their Bologna resistance, I guess. But Stephanos, Olascos, and Prince Andronicus is pushing up. We're coming up against the Duke of Milan. That's been taken now. We could maybe siege out Milan in the next. We'll have to see how we go. Hey! Faction leader Emperor John, guys. Put an F in the comments, a rip in the comments. So the Mongols have come over. Oh, I guess he died on the way. Oh, I guess Emperor Andronicus is now the heir. Yeah, so the Mongols are up near the Caspian Sea. We've pushed over the Caucasus mountain ranges with 4 armies. Oh, damn, he didn't get to face the Mongols. Emperor Andronicus the Scared. Or Scarred. Oh, yeah. Scarred, yeah. Utterly psychotic. Oh, and Prince Tobromros. What a name. 21 years of age. Okay. Was he really the best choice out of everyone? Yeah. I forgot there was this mod called the Air Crown mod. I can never... It's in stainless steel. Yeah. If you can get it... I don't know if anyone's got it for vanilla, but... Or link me to it. Yeah, or maybe you should get that. Okay, guys, welcome to the top of the turn. So, 44 regions. We only need 1 more. Now, I sent a scouting force north to Risden. We can actually take Moscow from Prince Ivan. And this should be... Yeah, that's it.
Congratulations, blessed Emperor. You have led your mighty heroes through the flames of battle and forged a glorious empire under the light of heaven. From your glorious throne, all history does unfold.
Hey, so we've hit our long victory conditions just before turn 80, which I think is quite good. We did it quite like turn-wise quite quickly. So unfortunately, guys, it's time to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching episode 6 of the Medieval 2 Definitive Edition Vanilla Byzantium campaign. Man, oh man, we've done so well in this series so far. I'm going to do episode 7. I will do one more episode because the Mongols have just arrived. I've got to face the Mongols. Then I'm going to put a pin in the campaign, have a break for a couple of days, read your feedback, suggestions, and just sort of see viewer retention, how the series is sort of going overall, and then I'll make an executive decision to either move on to something else or continue on. There's still stuff we can do. We've still got, like I've been mentioning throughout this, Mongols to deal with. We have hit my victory objectives of reforging the Eastern Roman Empire. We've taken Rome, we've taken Carthage, and we've done quite well. If we were to reforge the, I guess, Roman Empire at its height, it's going to be easier said than done. France, Spain, England, even Morocco to some extent, the Moors will be quite the adversaries. And it's taken us 70 turns so far, so it would probably take us another 7 to do that. But depending on your feedback and suggestions, there's no reason why we couldn't do it, but it's up to you. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.